Dorsey Ridley on November the 6th so I can keep fighting for quality education and good jobs. Paid for by Dorsey Ridley for State Senate.
Have you been a victim of debit or credit card fraud? Farmers Bank and Trust can help lessen your risk of getting taken advantage of. As our customer, you have exclusive access to a security feature in our app that will allow you to turn your debit card off while you're not using it, then turn it on instantly when you need to use it. Keep your information safe. Log into our free app to use this feature, increasing the security of your information right now. Not a Farmers Bank customer? Come down. Let us set up your account and start protecting you from potential fraud opportunities. This is not a guarantee that your information will not be compromised. This is an increased security measure. Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
8:34 at the WPKY Morning Show. It's 70 degrees with Bill. And we got a whole cast in here. Jeff is here. Jeff Smith. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm just checking your microphone in a sneaky way. Charles Pratt. Charles, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
There you are. We're going to talk about a big festival coming up. You were just asking me about Uncle Briggs. I did not realize till I started filling in here in mornings that Uncle Briggs was from Princeton, Kentucky.
Yes.
I'm like, because, you just see things out of context. We've got a newspaper photo of Uncle Briggs on one of the desks, and I thought, oh, why is that here? And then somebody said, no, Uncle Briggs is from Princeton, and I used to watch that show all the time. So my favorite cartoon was Deputy Dog. Didn't you guys ever watch Uncle Briggs? But
it seems to me I did, but back in the early 70s.
Yeah, it's been a while. I'm not going to lie. I know I look young, but I'm not that young. And I remember when you had to watch cartoons. Uncle Briggs you had to make cartoon eyes, and you would flip up the circles up in your eyes. And anyway, well, that's got nothing to do with Bluegrass. But appreciate you guys coming out because this is awesome. Now you've got this is going down this Sunday, Jeff. Bluegrass on Beshear 5. So
Yes.
This is not your first rodeo.
No, this is our 5th year, and we plan on doing this until we're pulled out feet first.
Good, and you guys are like 19, so you guys, this is going to be going on for a while. Now, and there's a lot to putting on a live event, especially a live music event, especially Bluegrass, because nobody gets up there and just plays an acoustic guitar. You got a lot of instruments up on stage. But if I'm a rookie, but I love to hear Bluegrass live, what can I expect if I attend this event?
Well, you're going to find a lot of talent there. We've got folks coming in from Illinois. We've got some local people, and we've got a professional sound man who works at Kentucky Opry.
Okay.
Runs his own sound business, going to be operating the sound boards. And there is, of course, a purpose for the event beyond just music, but we're using music to help us celebrate life. And the purpose of the event is to raise money for pro-life pregnancy care centers in our area.
Oh, so the proceeds are going to a greater cause then.
Yes, exactly. And this is the 5th year, as we mentioned, of doing this. We always intend to do it on the Sunday of Columbus Day weekend every year. So a one-day music fest on a Sunday. And there's a significant gospel and revival kind of vibe as well at the event.
Oh, okay. Now, Charles, my notes say this is happening in Dawson Springs. Can you confirm that?
No.
Is it Island Cove Lane? Is that
Yes.
that right?
It's this side of
Okay.
It's
The
on
mailing
the
address.
west side of Lake Beshear.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if technically it's in Caldwell County.
That's right. Our mailing address is Dawson Springs, but we're
Okay.
actually in
Well,
Caldwell
you answered correctly
County.
then.
Yes, right off of 672, and not far from Princeton at all. About a 15-minute drive
that's
from here to
nothing.
get to the lake.
That's
so
nothing. And
perfect location for folks from the Princeton area to
Well,
attend.
and this Sunday begins at 1, but I guess you're going to open up a little earlier. What do we need to bring to be successful?
Well, yeah, we're going to open up the gates at, well, we don't actually have gates, but we'll be ready to park people
Our imaginary gates.
starting at noon. And we're inviting folks to bring lawn chairs and coolers because we don't have designated seating. So just bring your seats with you.
Okay.
We have a semi-professional parking crew provided by your local Knights of Columbus Council who will help everybody get parked.
Great.
And then we've got golf carts and ATVs that will take you down to the event, make it easy for everyone, especially if you have a little bit of trouble getting around, or if you have a lot of stuff to carry, we'll get it down there to the stage area for you.
And one of the best things about it, it's absolutely free.
I'm like, how are we going to raise money if this is free,
Right.
Charles?
We won't be charging you anything, for that really nice golf cart ride from your vehicle down to the beach area. And however, the money that people have been taking out of their pockets and leaving with us has been just unbelievable. This is our...
So you're not opposed to a donation?
Oh, no, but it's free. Come, you can sit there. Jeff said, bring your cooler. You can bring your own sodas, whatever, your sandwiches, and sit there and watch wonderful, wonderful entertainment all year, and it won't cost you a penny. But it won't cost you anything. But we've raised over $10,000 last year through donations. We even have more stuff going on down there this year that you can spend your money at.
Nice.
Every penny goes to pro-life activities here in the western part of the state.
So there's really no
it's great,
administrative costs being taken out here, right?
So you can bring full pockets and leave those with us. But you can come down there and enjoy some wonderful bluegrass music, and it'll be fantastic.
Well, you mentioned earlier some other things we could do. I know we're going to hear live
Jeff
bluegrass.
Jeff will
Jeff,
key in on some
what do we
of
got
the
going
other
on in
stuff.
addition to live
I did
music?
want to mention, my wife actually developed the concept for this event several years ago. And, we are serious about wanting to raise funds for the pregnancy care centers because they get no government funding at all. So they are funded by donations from people throughout the year. Mm-hmm. And so this is one of the ways that we can help them raise a little money. But as important and possibly more important, it's to raise awareness of where these pregnancy care centers are, who they are, what they do, and to make that known in the public so that folks who have a need for their services have an idea where to go. I'll give you an example. Just in the last year, Hope Clinic, which has a main office in Benton, Kentucky, they opened a satellite office just down the street from us in Eddyville.
Okay.
And they're open now 3 days a week. Last year when they opened, they started with 2 days, and they've had so much business that they've opened a third day already. And they are just down the road, but a lot of people probably don't know that they're there. We're going to have representatives from all three of our pregnancy care centers, Alpha Alternative out of Hopkinsville, Door of Hope in Madisonville, and then the Hope Clinic that I just mentioned. They will all be at the event, and they'll be available for people to talk to, and they can talk about the services that they provide, all of which, by the way, are at no cost to the person using them.
So nobody's ever turned away based on income or anything like that?
Absolutely not.
If they come for help, they're going to get it. And does this money go to a particular location, or how is it distributed, the money you're able to raise?
What we raise, we divide exactly in thirds.
Okay.
And 1/3 goes to each of those centers. And I'd like to mention also that all of the administrative costs and costs of producing food, buying items and stuff like that for the event are absorbed either by my wife and myself or by 2 Knights of Columbus councils that are supporting us.
Wow. Yeah.
So that every dime that anyone might pay for, say, a T-shirt, a hat, wristbands, raffles, which we're offering at the event. We have a bake sale there, and we offer hot food, barbecue, hamburgers, hot dogs, and brats. Any of that money.
You had me at brat, Jeff. Go ahead. Sorry, I'm just thinking about that.
100% of that will go to the pregnancy care centers.
So if I donate $50, I have a great time, and then it's cheap, by the way, for all the bands that are going to be performing. But if you donate $50, all $50 will be divided three ways to these 3 facilities. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. And when the first year that we did this, we raised $2,500, which, we thought was pretty good.
Yeah.
We were novices, didn't know what we were doing too much. But as Charles mentioned just a couple of minutes ago, Last year we raised almost $10,800.
So you've seen the donations uptick.
Yes,
then.
and we had a tropical storm sitting on top of our event last year.
Oh my!
I should mention that this goes rain or shine. We will always hold the event, rain or shine.
And last year we had the rain.
And last year it was rain.
We tested Plan B completely, and it worked out real well. And we actually made more money for these pregnancy care centers last year than we've ever made. So,
well, and that's a good point. Because, and as you said, these pregnancy care centers, no government funds. I mean, it's all private donations. So it's events like Bluegrass on Beshear this Sunday that help them keep their doors open.
Absolutely. And I should mention that we've got some great folks who have backed us up in this area through sponsorship dollars and just given us help, like WPKY, letting us come on air and talk about it. But in addition to that, we've got some people who have put money and sweat equity into the event. And a couple of them just from town here that I'd like to mention.
Sure.
First Baptist Church with Pastor Russ Davidson. They gave us a lot of money this year, let us post a sign in their lot, and they encourage their congregation to attend. Trice Hughes and Polly Eyes, McDonald's, and First Southern National Bank have all given us very generous donations. And Cozy Living has given us a raffle item that we're going to use to help raise money too.
Nice. Well, it helps, and it takes many. My mom used to say, "Many hands make light work." It's still a big undertaking, but if you get the support between Knights of Columbus and the businesses and the folks who come rain or shine this Sunday afternoon, it always seems to work out.
And we're always real happy to have a local group come down and sing. A lot of people know them as Bright Life Farm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they come down every year and sing some gospel music.
That is awesome.
Of course, the Knights of Columbus help them throughout the year with other things going on. But
we were just talking about them through the United Way, so that's Bright Life Farms. That's a wonderful example of what can be done when people work together.
It's super great. We encourage everyone, especially those that love bluegrass music. Mm-hmm. But you don't have to love bluegrass to come out there and have a great time. I know when I was there a couple of years ago, there were some little kids I thought they were from Nashville, that were sitting there with their banjos, and they could really, really play. It's a wonderful, wonderful day, rain or shine, to come on out and also get a chance to support some pregnancy care centers.
Hey, Jeff, you have a website too, don't you?
Yes, we have a website and a Facebook page. The website is Bluegrass on Beshear, all one word, .com, and the Facebook page is Facebook.com/Bluegrass on Beshear. Okay. And Beshear is spelled the same way as our former governor, Beshear.
Oh, I got you.
So you can get all the details you need off of either of those. And if not, please feel free to call me at my house or my wife, Laura, at 270-797-0072.
Jeff, Charles, thank you. Here's the good weather. Sunday, right?
It is right now.
May the seas be calm at Lake Beshear. We have a great.
Thank you for having us in this
my
morning.
Pleasure. My pleasure, gentlemen.
It.
But again, it'll happen rain or shine.
Yes, so don't let you're not going to melt. I know you. So come on out and support this great cause. Again, you could begin parking at noon. The event from 1 till 6, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And we're going to offer some time at the end of the event for those amateurs that you had mentioned at the very beginning of this spot. If they bring some instruments, they'll get a chance to do some picking on the porch.
Oh,
at the
could
end
have a little impromptu jam session.
Absolutely.
That sounds good. Gentlemen, thank you.
Thanks a lot.
All right. So there you go. There's the scoop. If you're wondering, you've been hearing about Bluegrass on Beshear.